Chris Trump for CodyPop.com, and I know you've been looking forward to it. It's the game that everybody's gotten this week, and plenty of people looking forward to Twitch streams, YouTube, video content. Find out the secrets of Yorbie, Episode 1, Payback's a Bolt. I know it's been the big PS4 game this spring, so let's get into it. Oh, it was for something else? Oh, okay. It's coming out in a rough week, really, hasn't it? Yorbie. Especially as it has an appalling title. First of all, Yorbie Episode 1, Payback's a Bolt. There's a few things wrong with that. First of all, that's not even a pun. It's not... Payback's a Bolt. You know, like, Bolt doesn't even rhyme with the phrase. It starts with the same letter, and it's Episode 1, but it's Payback, and it's Episode 1, but the game isn't episodic. I was kind of surprised to find out that this game actually does cost $20 US, £15 if you're in the UK, which is very steep. And I had to go on their website and found out that there's a big disclaimer on their website saying this isn't an episodic game. Why did you call it Episode 1 then? Also, why did you call it Yorbie, which sounds a bit like Yorkie chocolate bar? The misogynistic chocolate bar. Do they still make Yorkies? I don't know, I haven't been in the UK for years, but now I want a Yorkie instead of a Yorbie. Yorbie, of course, I'm going to join in here, just me. It says local co-op for up to 4 players if you want to share this experience. You can be, that guy's Yorbie. Don't know who the other guys are. You can be Dustbin if you want. I'm going to be this guy. Press options to continue. It's not in any key situation. I'm on chapter 2, just finished chapter 1. Took about 10 minutes to get through. There are 5 levels in this game. I'll let that sing. There's 5 levels in this game. There's a hard mode. There's 5 levels in this game. It's Episode 1. Oh, but it's a full game. Oh, shit. Of course, Yorbie, I would assume is a classic. It's a PlayStation 1 game from 2001 reimagined, just with a new sort of HD sheen put over things. You'll remember playing Yorbie when you were 7 on the old PS1 there, I'd imagine. As you can tell, sort of single speed CD level load times here. Pretty mean. That other guy's not Yorbie. Yorbie's a friendly looking chap.
Yorbie, you're doing great.
Oh, Yorbie, you're doing great, even though I'm not. I'm playing as a different... I'm playing as Randy Savage in robot form. Yeah, of course. This... Right? This is new? Oh. Okay. This is it's a new game, apparently. It's not an HD upgrade of a PS1 game, despite the fact that it looks like that. Let's see. This guy's got a double jump, just like the other guy has. He's got a very ineffectual melee strike, just like the other guy has. He has the same guns, so it doesn't really matter what character you are. You punch things, you get these shitty looking coins in this shitty looking game. And the most ineffectual melee strike ever. And they sort of spawn. Oops, I'm gonna run around the side there. There you go. I'm gonna buy some upgrades for my gun, because the guns are all bad. They're pretty terrible, but I think this is probably the best gun so far has been to just stay with the plasma pistol, because look, check out my shotgun. Yeah, powerful feeling. And also the pipe bomb, which just sets the ball rolling away that doesn't really do anything. Let's see if we can blow up this guy with it. No, it just keeps on rolling and explodes like 5 minutes later. So, I mean, if you want to do that, you can do that, but, I mean, the plasma pistol is better. I think, in all fairness, this is supposed to be a game for children.
First set of maglocks are to your right.
But, it's one of those situations where we'll just release a shitty game and then say, it's for the kids. Kids like shit. Appalling taste children do. They don't really care that the camera won't let them see what's going on over here at all. Or the graphics look pretty shitty for a PlayStation 4 game. But, it's supposed to be a nice little easy game for kids and the whole family can play together. Which is why I assume you can't aim. It looks like a twin stick game, but you don't aim, you just sort of hold the stick towards an enemy and it just locks on to that enemy. But it's not just, I'm gonna lock on and then forget about it. You have to hold the stick in that position while so it's a sort of semi-automatic aiming system, which is just really bizarre and awful. But such is life. There you go, get rid of it. And then more guys, there's all the guys. I gotta wait while this thing cools down. Maybe I should switch to my shotgun. Crowd control. The bullets just stop 2 centimeters from your face. It's appalling. Okay, I'm gonna stay with this. Stay with this thing here. Also, you'll notice that I did die just then, but I respawned exactly where I was. I don't think you have lives in this game either, as far as I can tell. There's some things that sort of go up. That's my kill count there. I can cycle that through if you want. Number of cogs. Cogs are your currency. Maybe it's this. It's that little canister thing, but I was spending canisters as well. We've got 4 now. Let's see what happens if I kill myself. Yeah, no. It just respawns me. So yeah, maybe I have to die by gunshot. I mean, deliberately die. There you go. It's going to respawn. I still got 4 of them. Just exactly where I was, a little bit further back. So there's no pay. You can die as much as you want in this game, which makes a world of sense in a shooter. Of course it does. Oh, what? I don't understand anything in it. What's the point of it? What's the point? What's the point of this? It costs $20. It costs $20, £15. It's expensive. It's like really expensive. Let's get rid of. Yeah, let's get that. Because my goodness, maybe I can make this thing fire faster. Let's sell that. And oh, I got a trophy for that. Indecisive. For selling away my upgrades to the other weapons, because the other weapons are crap. Increased ammo capacity, I want that, but I need 5 doohickeys. Never mind. I can get a Mincer Junior. Everybody remembers the legendary Mincer. You can get the yeah, see, it's up to 6 weapons, but they're all shit so far. The 2 that I've gotten were pretty bad. So, hit the button, Buton there. Nope, okay. Hit that Buton as well. Then periodically it'll make you stand on these things, and everybody stands on them. You know, if you're playing with more than one player. Playing alone here. Again, nobody would want to play this game with me, but you know, also share play, which would be the only way I can convince Chad or someone to do this. you know, share play would mean we couldn't stream. Just the camera's really weird. Okay. Also, like, you seem to be moonwalking half the time. Also, this is a PlayStation 4 exclusive, and I would imagine that's just a factor surrounding the development, because as I said, this certainly could be on the PS3, if not the PlayStation 2. Oh, hello. Yeah. So there is these bits where it's just stand here, hit your button, that just kind of
Now find the remaining Madlocks.
really is there to make sure that everybody's in the same place together, I would assume. Wait hours cooldown on that. The drawbacks of this particular weapon. So layered, so in-depth, so complex. Smashing boxes. See as I move, glide as I smash boxes. Jeez. My goodness. I don't know. It feels rough. I don't know. Maybe only 3 people worked on this game or something. But you know, then there are, you know, it's like there's lots of sort of defenses that you can make, that people do make to sort of justify abject pieces. I can't get that coin. Abject pieces of shite. By saying, well, it's cheap, you know, it's not a $60 game, it's a cheap downloadable thing. And I would say, first of all, that's bullshit. Here's some more dustbins to find. I could be it. Maybe I should be the dustbin. I've died, but it doesn't matter. Maybe I need to play on the harder difficulty. I don't know. You need to collect these things that are supposed to give you like extra bonuses, apparently. So that's cool. But, you know, it's not like they're hidden away or anything. Oh, I'm having difficulty finding the... let's take cover. There you go, did it. I did it! Yeah. So, you know, the it's cheap argument, A, should never apply. Because there are amazing games that are available for cheap. Much cheaper than this game. And B, this game isn't cheap. I can't seem to get those either. Right. Go around the back there. Whoops. Yep. Okay. Right, there you go. Managed to escape through there. Thank goodness. Floating boxes there. Cheers then. Bye. Oh, grand. Right. Yes, but yeah. A, the argument should never apply, and B, this game isn't cheap by any stretch. It's relatively expensive. It's the same price as Helldivers is, and Axiom Verge will be when it comes out next week. Oh, now I'm gonna need my pipe bomb. CM Punk. Oh no. Oh, it just didn't work out well at all, did it? No. Short no. No, just am I still getting? I am still getting hit. Right. Luckily, I can die as much as I like. So that's a bonus. Pretty cool feature. Oh jeez. Oh man. One thing I like about this character, as opposed to like Yorbie, although the other character in the game still calls you Yorbie even when you're not playing as Yorbie. But Yorbie honestly, viewers, I did just play the first level before I started this video. Yorbie will not shut the fuck up. It's yet another sort of throwback to the PS1 era of let's have our protagonist never shut the fuck up. And he says no end of unfunny stuff. So, well, I mean, you get a gauge on Happy Dance Games' level of humour by the fact that this is called Payback's, what is it called? Payback's a Bolt, which just doesn't make any sense. And Yorbie is full of quips like that. And whoever this guy is much sort of calmer. Ooh, there's a bit of jumping to do there. Oh, I fell down. Because I jumped like about 2 inches in the air. There you go. I punched you in the face. Punch ya! Ah, punch is quite effective. Nope, no, actually respawns further up there. Yeah, and then you kind of go, well, it's a small team, it's a small, support your independence, there's only a couple of people made this. And you think there's amazing stuff out there that one person has made, like Axiom Verge, in fact, which is out next week. And you just kind of want to play that instead of this. Or, I don't know, Bloodborne, say. I'm still waiting for my copy of Bloodborne. The postman has not arrived with it. Which is why I think I'm giving Yorbie far more time than it deserves. Oh, that melee, jeez, that is terrible. Look at that. Ah, sliding punch. I mean, it's easy to make fun of because it looks appalling, and clearly has had about 10 minutes spent on it, especially. And look at that! Oh my god! Whee! But it is important to point out that this is a really bad game as well. And not at all fun in the slightest. I need to get one more of those little orb things. Wait, what were they doing before I came in? What is to the left? I fear we will never know. Maybe they were watching a film or something. Let's find out. What were these guys looking at when I came in here? The wall, yeah, there's a nice little, I think they were admiring that little crest there. That door, yeah, it's a pretty fine door, boys. That's what serving in the robot army will do for you. It gets you pretty nice, but there's another door that looks to be the same door to their right, and another door right in front of them. I think they were just expecting me to come through the door on the left. I tricked him. Right. Let's go up. Yay! Fully upgraded my pistol there. Now I still need more of those orb things. Okay, let's collect a bunch of those and unlock all the weapons in the game within about half an hour of getting it. This game costs $20, by the way. I'm here. Yay. Oh wow, so it's going to funnel me this way. I really want to know what's behind that door now. Like, you'd have thought maybe if your guy moved faster or, you know, did sort of cool athletic stuff, that it might be more interesting. He just sort of runs around pretty slowly and then jumps with a really shit jump, and people are shooting him around the corner. Look at that. Uh-oh. And seriously, just like the fact that it's so unbelievably, it's almost condescending in its, we'll aim for you, just sort of point the stick in the general direction of the enemy, and yeah, so don't worry about aiming her out, and like, we'll take care of that. Don't worry about dying, it's okay, just have fun, quote unquote, enjoy the story, quote unquote. I can't remember what the story is. There was a bit of blurb at the beginning, something about robots. Let's get another gun, see what that's like. It's a genius. Sounds like a luchador character, doesn't it? Increase firepower out the box. Let's see. Ah, that's better. Yeah, it's marginally better. I think we'll stick with this for the time being. Really varied environments, by the way. Stunning. Greys and greys. A little bit of blue. Great looking game.
One more maglock detected in the immediate area.
Thanks, board tutorial voiceover lady. It's got one of those as well, board tutorial voiceover ladies. With the bullets falling down horizontally. Yes, they are. Okay. Amazing. Just amazing. Look at that. Look at those bullets. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's how guns work. In the future. Stitch that. I can see them, but I can't shoot them. Oh, I can. Okay. Come on. Come on. Come on. Get an angle there. Yeah, I can see them, but I can't shoot them. They can't shoot me though, so it's alright. Because their guns are sort of bizarrely, I don't know, they're shooting straight outwards and then suddenly having gravity take hold. Oh, I'm dead, oh no! Respawned exactly where I was. With no penalty. You don't even lose any currency or anything like that. I just don't understand it. I can't understand the game at all. Maybe I'll get a bad ending for dying. I don't know. I assume, I can only assume, right? They want you to play through this several times. Given that it does seem pretty short. But if that's the case, you've got to wonder whether they wouldn't just make it a little bit, I don't know, better? I've got 9 of those things now. Oh no, that's my ammo. I've got 2 of them. Oh, there's the 3rd. Okay. I'm going to get another sweet gun. That was a challenging puzzle. Yay! I did it! Now I'm gonna run really slowly over here. There we go. Clear 1. No. It's right back to the beginning, isn't it? Let's see, what should I get? Plasma ball or EMP blaster? Let's get the plasma ball. Plasma ball. Can I get anything here? I can upgrade my firepower again. Ah, I see. Alright, so I can all out upgrade my firepower. I think that's probably what I'll do.
More maglocks have been detected to the left.
Oh no, going to the left.
That area is heavily defended.
Stitch that. So another thing as well is that it keeps on changing what you're aiming at, regardless of where you hold the stick anyway. Which is another thing I don't really understand. And yeah, there's boxes in it. Okay. Oh god. More of these things. It's just there's no consequence to anything that I'm doing at all. I just don't get it. What's the point of anything? Oh, it's a philosophical experience. But why am I fighting these things at all? If they kill me, I don't suffer any ill effects, so why am I ruining their day by killing them? They don't come back. Someone's shooting a shitty gun over there. They're trying to start a motorcycle. Right, there we go. I just want to try and get to the end of the level, just to say that, you know, we tried. Yeah, I really want to get that last little weapon. I never tried the plasma ball. Let's see, what does that do? What? That's terrible. Okay. Stick with that. I just realized you can kinda aim when there's nobody on the screen, but you just shoot behind you. Oh dear. Did anyone play this before they finished it? I almost wonder whether, like, I'm being unjustly mean, you know, as if it was the winning entry in a Blue Peter competition or something, but, you know, that was it, because it was made by a child, but I don't think so. I think it's made by adults for children, and the adults don't realize or know or care that kids are pretty discerning people who, you know, genuinely want to play something good, and not this. Back to my plasma pistol because I'm out of bullets. I knew there was a catch with that machine gun. Let's see what's in those boxes. More coins. Go on then. Here we go. What? Maybe that's better. No. No, still got no weapon, no bullets in that. Just what's the point of those bombs? They don't do anything. Oh, they just sort of exploded off screen. Alright, there we go. Yay! I know. Fucking hell. Yeah, I mean, there's no excuses that you can make for this. It's a horrible, cynical piece of trash that's kind of broken, not in game-breaking ways, but, you know, it's kind of broken, but that even if it was fixed, it's just not enjoyable, not in any sense. It feels like it was kind of made in a rush and with no real reasoning behind it. It's just, ugh. Really, yeah. Yes. So this bit is the same as the end of the last level, where the boss fight, sort of quote unquote, like you have to do these sort of not really on rail shooters. You have to do this turret bit to do the boss fights, and it sends like a bunch of bad looking enemies at you. I'll show you in a second. I'm gonna get enough things to get that last gun. Done it now. Yay! Look at that. Got all the guns in the game. There's another. That's the same as the other one. It's the same as the plasma ball. It's terrible.
Let's see
all right.
if you can survive against this.
So yeah, the last thing was exactly the same. The first stage, rather, it's exactly the same as this stage. It's just that the first stage was grey and this one's red. This boss battle. The shit comes at you. Up. There you go. And then there's like the big dustbin guy. You can play as the big dustbin guy though. You know, we saw him at the start here of this video. So I don't really understand what the deal is there. They just couldn't think of 4 protagonists, I guess. So, you know, they kind of thought, let's sort of indulge everybody's fantasies from the outset. Everybody wants to play the dustbin guy. Let's do that. Straight from the offset. We know you've been waiting to be the dustbin guy.
Me, Yorbie.
He's not Yorbie! The other guy was Yorbie. Look at that! 1406 collected cogs. So many it doesn't fit in the text box. Let's see the insane mode. See if the insane mode's so insane that it might be better than this. I don't know though, this loading screen's the most exciting part. So that's the dustbin. That's the concept art for the dustbin. Oh, I'm almost
You've almost
low.
reset all of the maglocks. Keep going.
Sure, yeah, great value for money. Just every time I see that Payback's a bolt, what does that even mean? Insane game. Yorbie's a tit. It's the dustbin guy, you saw him earlier. I was him before, wasn't I? Okay, well let's subject you to the pain of Yorbie's voice work. Okay, so kind of happily you can play any stage that you've unlocked in the regular game in Insane. Yeah, he says shit like that. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. But then he just, you know, you'll see. You'll see. Hopefully the game's bugged enough that his voice work only appears in the first level. But it's all the very worst sort of PS1 era protagonist stuff, like Gex or Croc. I don't know why, like Gex, they're rebooting Gex, aren't they? And like it blows my mind because Gex was always shit. Like Gex was known for being shit in the mid-90s. And now there's just this thing of, well, yeah, remember Gex? He was great.
I don't know how you've managed to survive, Yorbie. I will destroy you.
At least that's right. Yeah, this is Yorbie this time. I'm not feeling the insanity. I don't know. It feels that my phone's going off there. Or it died quite quickly though.
Is that all you got?
And I still respawned exactly where I was. So someone's really annoyed.
Yeah, I needed that.
I didn't know that. Shooting the building.
Get better already.
No.
Whoa!
I think it's just this. Maybe, you know, maybe like the jumps were a little bit harder. It might just be the
Try that again.
jumping's terrible. Yay, did it. Maybe there are more enemies about. Don't. Guessing. Pure guesswork. But it seems that maybe there might be more enemies about. I should really play both side by side and then let you guys know, but really feeling the urge to. So you see, he never shuts up. Ah, it's much better. Ah, it's brilliant. That's awesome. Woohoo! Collected yet another cog. He repeats himself every few seconds. Says things like, "Is there an app for that?" It says things like, "I like it rough," like he just said then, which is a little bit disconcerting for a children's game.
Yorbie, that's coolant to the core. Don't let it touch you or it will destroy you.
Nice, yeah, well, yeah, it's nice to destroy me. But again, it doesn't really matter since it seems like I have infinite lives. Where's the dustbin man from before? I thought he was the big bad guy. There's two of them. No. Holy shit. Yeah, I mean, there seems to be a lot of dustbins there, so I would imagine. See, like, what's the point? Yeah, I guess insane mode is that there are a lot of things happening, you know, more enemies and shite. But you still have infinite lives, it seems, and you still always respawn exactly where you were, and there's still no penalties for dying, so I still got all the weapons I had before. So I don't understand it. I still got my, let's do the bet again. I mean, like, I just waded in there, which was stupid, but... So I died, but I'm right back here. I don't have to kill the enemies that I killed before. Don't have to do that again. I just walk in. And I'm done. I'm doing it.
Now we're talking.
I don't know. When I was a kid, there was this game called Battle Squadron that was on the Amiga. It was a top-down shmup, and it was really, really hard. The shmups, I'm terrible at shmups. Always have been. Like them, but I'm bad at them.
I could do this all day.
But we had like this cheats book, it's Amiga cheats book, and we found the cheat for infinite lives. Oh, it was invincibility in this game, and I actually quite enjoyed when I was 6. There was co-op in it. Me and my brother would just like put the invincibility on and beat the game of a weekend, you know, of a sort of Saturday afternoon in the space of like 30 minutes or whatever. And I liked it. I was a child, so I don't know, maybe there is this thing of kids like, you know, knowing that they will get to the end. But I can't, maybe if I shot in that, that would get me. Maybe. But
Not again.
yeah, not again. It's just not again. That's a very good point, Yorbie. Well made.
That was dumb.
It was. It was, mate. These appear to be going up and down at random, so I did it. I don't know why I'm still playing this game. I think I need to stop for my own sanity. So yeah, confirmed though. Then the insane mode doesn't make the game particularly better in any way. I haven't played the co-op. I would imagine that it's pretty much the same experience, but with two of you. Got a trophy there for falling in, because the jumping shite. I would imagine it's pretty much the same, but with 2 to 4 people sharing the experience. So you can imagine that might be a pain. Hello, there you go. Most of the time it drops you where you were before, and that time it decided to drop me all the way back over here for no apparent fucking reason. If you really want to play Yorbie for some reason, it's on the PSN store right now. If you're in America or Europe, mercifully Japan has been spared. Yorbie episode, maybe episode 2 oh wait, no, this isn't episodic. It's not an episodic game, it's a full game. It's all there. Why is Chris Chart for KaijuPop.com. Thanks for suffering through this. Goodbye.